guys, it's Robin with Monday-Stampin Hood. Ooh, I feel like I'm really close to you. So I'm gonna move that around a little bit. I am just gonna do some computer things here real quick. Make sure I can see ya. Ooh, I think something's happening. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I think we're good. But let's see if I'll be able to see your comments tonight. Like last time, I wasn't able to see your comments. Hi, guys. How is everybody? Happy Monday. My hair, I really did do my hair today, but this is called running around. Hey, Penny. This is called running around and trying to get stuff done, and now it looks a little scary. Okay, so I'm super excited to let you guys know that June 24th, I was looking at my calendar, June 24th, they just announced this, that Stampin' Up! Is going to do a free shipping day. So I'm super excited by that because I was just about to place an order, and now I'm going to wait till Thursday. So make your list, check it twice, get that free shipping. They don't do that very often, so please do it. Hey, Kathy. Okay, so free shipping, end of the mini catalogs coming up, and lots of stuff is retiring and has already gone. So I think if you haven't gotten it, there's a few things left. Go look at that list and see, but not a whole lot of, I know like the kangaroos are sold out, the cowboys are sold out, all that stuff. But we still have, let me grab my little, I know this will be a little backwards, but we still have the Hey Chick dies. Now, I know some of you got that during celebration a few years back, and now they have the dies that go with it. So these will be going away June 30th, and we still do have them. So we're going to play with those tonight because I thought, I can't show you the kangaroos, can't show you the open range. There's a lot of stuff that's gone. So I thought, you know what? Free shipping on Thursday, which is so exciting. So again, make those lists out, get ready to get what you need. Stock up on your cardstock, your adhesive, all that kind of stuff. This is the time to get it if you can get free shipping. It's only for 24 hours that they're doing that. So make sure that you jump on, it would be Thursday, the 24th. Okay. I'm going to tip you down, and you can see my very messy desk. And I'm going to show you this really cool technique. You're going to be so excited. Let me get some stuff out of the way. And I am going to, you're going to see my very messy office in one sec here while I pull you out of my holder. Well, you might just see oh, not too bad. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay. Here we go. Yay. So did everybody have a good weekend? I'm so excited it got cooler. Kathy, did it get cooler in Colorado? It got cooler today here. So I like that. I don't need it to be 1,000,000 degrees unless I'm at the ocean. Okay, so this is the fun card we're going to make today using the Hey Chick. And we'll get some of my mess out of the frame. I think we're good there. Oh, I can see your comments on my laptop today. Yay, I'm so excited. Well, maybe. Somebody make a comment to make sure I can actually see that. So this is part of the Hey Chick stamp set. So you have these 3 chickens, and then they came out with dies this year, as you probably know. Oh, I can see comments. I see that, Kathy. Thank you. Yeah, that's too bad about the forest fires. We were living there when they had that really bad one south, and literally we walked out on our patio one day, and our patio was covered in ash. It was pretty intense. Okay, let's see. So here are the dies that go with it. I don't know if you've noticed, but Stampin' Up! Has started to do with some of the little things. You can get multiple dies in your set. And it's purposeful because then you don't have to do so many cuts. So like here's the little corn husks. There's 4 of them. And there's 4 little corn on the cob. So then you only have to do it a few times. So you can see I have quite a few of them there. And there's a chicken coop and a sign. So fun. I love this. I'm not selling this one. This one, even though it's retiring, because I live in the Midwest in the middle of a cornfield, I want to keep my little corn. So I think those are so cute. But you say to yourself, hey, those chickens are facing each other. How the heck did you do that? Well, I'm going to show you this really super easy technique to make that happen. So I've cut everything out, I think, except for these guys. So I'm going to show you real quick how to do that. First though, you know, I did this with crumb cake and I wanted to show like how to try to get some, like this is the crumb cake. There's a lot of detail on this. I don't know if you can really tell, but there's like little straw and stuff like that. So what I did, and I know other people have done other things and I might play with that later, is I took my blending brush and I took Early Espresso and I'm going to start off the paper so I don't get it. So I just wanted to give some color to it so you could start to see some of the detail in the chicken coop. Because again, it looks, with just running it through on the paper, I felt like I wasn't seeing everything that I needed to see. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take some ink and do some blending with it and see if I can bring some of that detail out. So that's just from doing a little bit of the blending brush to get it into the crooks and crevices. Okay, and let me show you what it looked like before, and you can tell the difference. So that's a big difference, isn't it? Using the crumb cake and then just kind of sponging ink on there. That's a really big difference. So I do like that. I did see people putting their dies actually in their ink pads and running it through to get a little bit more detail. I have not tried that. Maybe we'll try that at the end. But this is how I did it. So there you go. Okay. So let me show you this great way to get reversed images. So we're going to put this aside because we do need the chicken coop later. Okay. Or should I put together the rest of the card? I don't know. Let's see. What do we got here? Well, we could do that. Let's do all the little bits and pieces and then I'll show you the reverse. So of course there's the sign. And I'm just going to use the Hey Chick, which is a great, just Hey Chick. Perfect. Well, that's a little off, but that's okay. Chickens are a little off, aren't they? And then look at, you do have some slits in your coop. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to put this through the slit of this part of the coop. And you can put that behind because I didn't want to block the coop. I wanted you to be able to see the fun coop, right? So we have that. And I did put together beforehand a bunch of the corn stalks, but I wanted to show you what I did in putting the little corn together. And come here. This is where your take your pick tool comes in handy. If I could find my take your pick tool. So I guess I'll just use my fingers. So there's the husk. All right. So what I found easiest to do is glue dot on the back of the husk. Pull it up. And I don't want it on the paper because it'll stick to the paper. And then I'm just going to lay this right on top of the corn on the cob. And that seemed to be work the best for me. Can you see the detail? I know it's really hard to see on my camera, but there's the detail of the little kernels of corn. I mean, if you don't have this set, you need to get it before it goes away because it's so cute, especially if you're in a rural community. This is an awesome set. Okay, so then I'm going to take my little kernel and I'm going to put them off to the side over here on that one. So now I have, and I cut, like I said, I did all the pre-cutting. I didn't want you guys to have to painfully watch me do all that. So now we have our corn stalks, and I did cut ahead a little crazy chicken, or I thought I did. Here's one of the chickens. Oh, here's the other one. So I just wanted to, I don't know anything about chickens. So I thought, oh, okay, they're little, what is this called? Their little giblety thing. I don't know. So I'm just using Poppy Parade. I stamped these in Memento, and so I'm using the blends. That's why I'm doing that. And then I'm going to take, this is Smoky Slate, the dark Smoky Slate. So I'm just kind of underneath the wing. I'm doing some shading along the neck. I'm going to do a little bit of shading. And just where Stampin' Up's giving me shading, I'm going to put that too. And then I'm going to come back in with the lighter because this is the dark. And do a little bit. Hello, Miss Linda. Did we scare you the other day when we saw you and yelled Aunt Linda? Let's see. We were at the dairy breakfast and we saw Miss Linda. So I like to do it in circles. I just kind of feel like it, I don't know, gives me a little bit better coverage. And then I'm going to come back in with the darker and just do a little bit more hitting along the, where Stampin' Up's already told me I should have darkness. And then I'm going to come back again and do just a little bit of blending. You know, I think I'm going to make it a little bit darker up here. I did that with my other chicken, and I thought it looked pretty good. Again, I know nothing about chickens other than my husband wants some, and I keep saying, hells to the no. You will not be getting chickens because they're dirty and they're loud, and I'd end up having to take care of them, and the dog would chase them. Okay. So that is one chicken done. And then we have our crazy chicken. And again, I'm going to use Poppy Parade for the little beak. And you know, we all have that friend that just has that crazy hair, right? So I'm going to make this chicken's hair crazy. You guys, I'm so excited about the free shipping. I'm all about the free. Free. Okay, little crazy hair. Almost done. See, this is just going to be a little, what do they call it? When they say women are talking, they say what? You bunch of hens. But what do they call it? They call it something. There's, oh my gosh, why can't I think of what it's called? You know, like not a hen house, but, oh, a hen party. So these guys are having a hen party. I don't know if this is a hen though. Give him a little color. He's kind of looking like Ronald McDonald, but that's okay. Because, you know, we all have that crazy friend. Like, they like to experiment with their hair color. This is Mango Melody. I just thought we needed some brightness to the card, so that's why I wanted to make a crazy chicken too. Okay. And was that the dark one? Nope, that was the light one. That's good, because I'll add a little bit of dark and then we'll be done, and I'll show you the technique, which are gonna go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, how easy that is. Okay. Okay, So we have 3 of our hens ready for the hen party. But, because, you know, they're talking, right? They're talking. What? She's listening. What's going on over there? So the hen party's happening. Okay, I'm going to get that out of the way for just a second because I need my Stamparatus. All righty, guys, ready? Talk to me, peoples. Talk to me. Everybody's so quiet. Okay, so I'm sure most of you know this is a Stamparatus. And I'm going to wipe off with the baby wipe because it looks like I got ink and stuff on it. Because you know, that's how I roll. Okay, so I'm just wiping that off. So this is obviously the Stamparatus. And this is one of our silicone mats. So if you don't have one, you really should have one. So I'm going to put this magnet on here just to make sure it holds in place for what I want to do. And then I'm going to grab a piece of paper for a second. So again, we want a reverse image, right? Like this chicken stamps this way, but we want her to be coming the other way because they're talking. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to grab that chicken. And where is she? Here she is. Okay. And we're going to put her down about right here, I think. We're going to press her onto the plate like you normally would. So you're kind of acting like you're going to use a Stamparatus, but we're going to ink up the chicken first. So I am putting the ink on her, and I'm going to stamp it onto the silicone mat. Are you with me so far? But I need more ink than that. So I'm going to keep making it a little bit. Now this isn't StazOn, so it will come off with a baby wipe when we're done. But you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it one more time because I want to make sure I get a good image. So I'm just going to press her down there. And then I'm going to take a piece of white paper, lay this on top, and then take and press again. Okay, I didn't need to re-anchor because I need the image on the other side, if that makes sense. I'm going to close up this before I put my hand in it. So let's see, did it work? Well, that's the original. That's the that's the way the image usually would go, right? But if we flip it over, she's on the other side now. Ta-ta-da! And any little residue you have, you can just take a baby wipe or run it under the faucet. No problem. Okay? So that is how you get a reverse image. Are you guys going, OMG? All right, so let's run her through and cut her out. Now, we have the die for her. And the reason you will be able to cut her out, no problem, is because on the other side, she's stamped the right way from the excess ink, right? So you can go ahead and still cut her out, no problem. So let's see. Let's line her up. Oh my goodness. I think she's lined up, but I'm going to grab, if you don't have washi tape, I use the little Post-it notes. So this is the mini emboss and cut, whatever they call it, the mini boss. So then I'm holding her in place when I do that. All right. Ooh, sorry for the jiggling of the camera as I cut her out. Whoop. All right. So then you'll have her image on both sides. So there's the one side and there's the other side. So this would be the correct side because, like I said, I only did this once with this one. But now I can flip her over and do that. What do we say? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, and so we're going to decorate her real quick. We'll give her a little, again, I know nothing about chickens. I'm just making these colors up. But I know I've seen brown chickens, right? There are brown chickens, right? So this is a crumb cake. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of hit around her neck where it would be darker underneath her little wing. I thought maybe I could maybe do a little, like, you know, some of them have like red feathers. I guess I could have done that there, right? And we'll do that. I know this is the boring part. Sorry, girls and guys, if Edwin's watching. And then she can have some multicolor. She'll look a little different than the other gal, but that's okay, right? I think I might need a new one. I think this one has run its course, but it will serve our purpose for what we need right now. Okay, so now we have our third hen for our little hen party. How about that? Okay, so I'm using, yes, you need a Stamparatus. I can't even believe it. Stoner, I think you probably could, but you'd have to make sure you have, if you have the silicone mat, you would just need to make sure that that piece of paper is going to be held still, that you know, you don't want any kind of movement on it. And then you'd have to give it nice, good, even pressure to get the, I've done it with a window sheet and it didn't work quite as well as what I just showed you, but you could make it work through trial and error. But you need a Stamparatus. Come on. Okay, so this is that fun, like, it carried over, you know, you have all these different woods, like kind of neutral paper. It's called In Good Taste Designer Series paper. And of course I thought, you know, we're in a chicken coop, right? So you need wood. And I've seen, of course, other people doing it with this too, which I thought was brilliant, right? Okay, and I am using the thick Whisper White for the base because you want it to, you know, hold up for yourself. Okay, so I, you know, love my little dimensionals. We might do this a little bit different than my original. I'll show you, bring my original back in here. But I do want the chicken coop kind of to be popped up. But I think I'm going to put the chicken coop on the other side. Only because the browns, I felt like I had too many browns on that side. And then I can go ahead and, oops. Am I using enough dimensionals? Oh, you can never have too many dimensionals. Right? Okay. And I am going to stick the sign a little bit more behind there because I don't want to block the chicken coop. So we're going to do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is not quite as dark as that, but you can still see the lines and stuff. We should try that, shouldn't we? Okay, so let's go ahead and throw, let's see how we need this to look, right? We have our little chickens over here, and I couldn't figure out, like, I know the chicken coop's like supposed to be far in the back, so I was trying to figure out like what's the best way to lay them down. And of course we need our little corn on the cobs. I just love these corn on the cobs, you guys. Or I guess they're not corn on the cob. You know what I mean. Yeah. Anybody that lives around me, you know, we're tons of these. But will we be knee-high for 4th of July? That's what I want to know. Now that we've had the rain, maybe we will be. Okay. Do I go that way? That way? We'll do that way. You know, they're just kind of sitting around talking. So anyways, this, guys, will go away at the end of June. So if you don't have this set and you just love it, and the little corn, and there's chicken wire that's in there as well. I just didn't use that on this card. I think I shall pop up all our little chickies though, right? And I'll need to name them or something. Okay, so while I'm putting this together, just a reminder, write down June 24th. That's the one free day of shipping that Stampin' Up! Just announced today that they'll be doing for us, which hip hip hooray. You know, I'm super excited by that. And because I will be placing a nice order because, you know, yeah. And stock up, you guys. Stock up on your cardstock, your adhesive. Get the stamp that the expensive stamp you've been meaning to get, because now you don't have to pay shipping on it, which I know a lot of us are annoyed by the shipping, but that's unfortunately the way of life. If I would have planned better, I wouldn't have had the chicken's rear end covering up that little piece of corn, but that's okay. And then they can just kind of be talking to each other, right? So that's it, you guys. I hope you learned something new. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I think that's it. And just remember the 24th. I can't remind you enough. The 24th, the 24th, the 24th. There, our little hen party is all together now. So there you go. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And happy stamping.